this episode of Circle of Fists, we are doing the Sonic Stomp MS92 from BBE Sound Inc. The Sonic Stomp MS92 is the baby brother of the Sonic Stomp SS92. The MS92 is in a mini pedal configuration. Sonic Stomp's application of the BBE technology is just like its big brothers, using frequency-dependent time aligned with integrated amplitude compression. Sonic Stomp is not an effect, but a tool to allow more of your tone to reach the ears of your audience and yours. The MS92 Sonic Maximizer circuitry for clarity and punch. Low contour and process controls. 1 megaohm input impedance for proper pickup loading. 1 kiloohm output impedance when engaged. 1% metal film resistors for consistency. High voltage polycap for better tone. Military spec circuit board for reliability. True hardware bypass and a 5-year warranty. Designed and engineered in the USA. Made in China. The Sonic Stomp MS92 retails for $145.
Hey, I'm Billy Stevens, and I'm happy to be here with the Tsunami Cable family. I've been playing guitar for, 30-some years, and my favorite style of music is rock. Everything from classic to indie to emo. When you play a long time, you kind of get exposed to a lot of music. So I just like good, upbeat, pop, rock, punk influenced music. Thanks. Okay, a little bit about my gear. This is just a standard Les Paul. I have a few of them. As long as I'm a standard guitar player, I play the standard model. And this is a 96 Seymour Duncan Custom coil tapped in the back. Tone knobs are both cut. Too much stuff confuses me. And for an amp, I have an old Bassman box that was gutted by my custom amp builder, Doug Rocaforte. It's built as a 1953 Fender Tweed with a gain stage in it, all new old stock, it's still 50 watts, and into a Marshall Vintage 412 with 25 watt greenback Celestians. And it's a cool rig, I dig it.
play with the Barstow Prophets. I've been playing, I think I started playing guitar back in college, so that was about almost 30 years ago, but I've been playing professionally for about the past 10 or 12 years. My favorite style of music, I guess it would be best described as probably a blues rock, and that's mostly what I play. As far as my gear goes, my number one is always this beautiful 1979 Gibson Les Paul Custom. It's the 2550 edition. 3 pickup. These are Series 7 pickups, factory pickups. This is an 81 Tim Shaw, also a Gibson pickup. It brightens it up a little. Otherwise, guitar is pretty much stock. That is a Schaller Roller Bridge. I like it a lot. My amp over here on the corner, 1969 Fender Super Reverb, completely stock, and then super simple pedal board.
Hi, my name is Christopher Akitas. I've been playing for roughly 15 years. I mostly play a lot of hard metal, like thrash metal, and psychedelic blues rock stuff. Today I'm going to be playing this amazing USA Strat that I have. It's basically my favorite, all rosewood neck. It's a USA. And then I'm going into a Kemper that's going to be going into a 212 Legacy cabinet.
Hi, my name's Woody Garcia. I've been playing guitar for about 20 years or so. My favorite style of music is funk and soul. Gear I'll be using today, 2012 Fender American Select Telecaster with a twisted telly and in the neck and a Texas Special in the bridge. My amp I'll be using, Friedman Dirty Shirley Mini with a 10-inch Celestion in it.
Hi, my name is David Walston. I've been playing for about 13 years. My favorite style of music would have to range between like jazz and that brutal death metal, but I mainly play thrash metal, I guess. Due to a lovely work injury, I will not be playing, but I will give my 2 cents.
All right, so we did the BBE Sonic Stomp. So let's go around. What do we think about this guy? So, well, real quick before we do that, it has kind of it's kind of in the field of a compression pedal, right? From what I was told and what I was understood about it is it basically levels out all the frequencies. And so because of that, it kind of makes it, seem like it's got some compression to it, I guess.
Levels.
But levels it out. Yeah, exactly, levels. Obviously, this is based off of the rack mount Sonic Maximizer, which is pretty popular in recording studios and all that kind of stuff. In a little baby pedal version. So,
Baby.
it's a baby, yeah. So, who wants to go first?
I will, because
Okay.
I own it. I mean,
Yeah, that's right.
so I don't have this one. There's the rack mount version, and then there's the square,
Yeah, the bigger one. Yeah,
the bigger
There's a
one that
bigger
has
one,
the
yeah.
two knobs.
Yep.
And so I'd never seen this before, but I actually have the Sonic Stomp on my pedal board. The only reason I use it is because for us, usually in the first set, I play an acoustic guitar through an amp or straight into a DI that's got a pickup in it, and it gives the acoustic guitar a sort of more full frequency sound. So that's what it does. It's kind of the mystery pedal. You can't really define exactly what it does.
Right.
It's not a gain. It's not a boost. But it does change the sonic sweep or spectrum, especially on an acoustic guitar. If you just set it up and you hit, you just A/B it back and forth, you'll notice the difference. Subtle difference, but that's kind of what it does. And, for that reason, it's on my pedal board.
Cool. Okay. Woody? Because we're just going around.
I'll admit, I used to use a rack mount Sonic Maximizer maybe, 10 or 15 years ago.
Okay.
And I swore by that thing. Right now, trying to use this, I really didn't feel like I needed it for anything. It kind of, I don't know, it made things kind of seem a little muddy, but at the same time a little too bright, like maybe if I had a little bit more time to dial it in for exactly like one tone or something, but it's like it doesn't respond the same like on my clean tone as it does on like kind of a dirty tone, and so I don't know, I wasn't feeling it this time.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, it was weird.
Nothing wrong with that. Chris?
I said in the other when I tested it, I was like surprised by it and then also disappointed by it. And I was surprised on the clean channel. It just made everything shine, and it was just it just was really gorgeous. And I didn't really hear it until I kind of played the same riff 2 or 3 times and clicked it on, and then clicked it off and kept doing it. And I thought it brought out a lot of life in the cleans. But afterwards, we tried it in like a gnarlier setting, and it didn't really agree with it. It just sounded boxy. It sounded like it was chopping off like so much of top and bottom. And then jokingly, I was like, well, what if we just dimed all of it, put it all to 10, and then see what like sweeps sound or something random. And it suddenly like had the gain sensitivity to where like it would be cool as like a one-trick pony to just have like the really gnarly Judas Priest like sweep, like painkiller solo setting kind of a thing. But I didn't really see it as like a usable real thing. But I just liked it for the cleans basically. But yeah.
Okay. Billy?
This is my first time playing with that.
Yep.
That being said, in the 80s, as some of us here are old enough to remember, I used to run an 80A MP1 into a Hush 2CX, into a Sonic Maximizer 822 stereo unit, into a Rocktron Intelli-Effects, and then out through stereo power, 2 power amp into 2 stacks, because my amps had to be taller than my hair.
I was just going to say that.
I didn't realize you were playing in Queensrÿche.
Yeah, right? Well, it was the ESP guitar, with a 2 9-volt system, because EMGs with 1 9-volt wasn't enough. And I used the ever-living crap out of the 822. It just, for what I did back then with all the stuff, it gave it that glue to where I could take all these rack effects and chug on a guitar, and it sounded like that multi-track layered sound that Zakk Wylde got on the No More Tears album.
Alright.
I've evolved. I'm older now.
Slightly less sophisticated.
Right? And the hair I get to keep isn't as tall. No, but what I noticed about this is that the tone of my amp is very just tube with tube gain. There's no bells and whistles. It's just like half of the tone is from the speakers like distorting and breaking up. The other's just overdriving some tubes. When I use that, there was certain times where I'm like playing with it, and like, you know, if I would have taken the time to actually like buy it and dial it in, I could see where there'd be times where it would really help certain rhythms. I think if I remember right with the 822, it did something at 80 hertz and then it did something up about like 2K.
Okay.
And those were the two knob settings, the frequency breakpoints. And so it did add to, not so much like a compressor, but almost like a boost in a way, but not a level boost. It was almost like a gain or a drive without any level to it.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to make it even more confusing, at a frequency level. So it wasn't like a gain like the familiar distortion type of gain, but it was almost like I got a little bit more low end out of it without the low end getting really louder.
Gotcha.
And it was kind of cool, but I could see where if I was gigging with it, it'd just be too much gear to carry around, man.
This little guy?
Yeah. No, I could see where I could really use it, but realistically, probably for about 2 months.
I got you.
And then it would go to my pedal graveyard with a bunch of Boss and DOD pedals. You know, it's cool.
All right. Dave?
I have to agree with Chris, like spot on. I felt it made my cleans, because we're using the same amp. I felt it made it sound better, but when he switched over to the gnarlier stuff, it kind of
Wasn't there.
Yeah, I just wasn't there.
Okay. Cool. All right. The pedal retails for right around $100. So with that being said, would you guys? I mean, obviously you already own it, but on a different version of it. But would you buy this one?
No, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
And
I have my glasses on, and I can't see the shit from the controls. I have to tell you, I hate this knob.
So small, like
This knob on knob design is terrible.
Yeah.
Because there's like there's a dot on this and there's like a little slash on that, and the print is so freaking small. There's no.
All my knobs are twisted.
At least with the box version, you have bigger lettering, bigger knobs. It's a space where, if you're on stage, you can make an adjustment. And then, and the other thing too is, just as everyone at this table has said, and as I explained before, I only use it when I'm playing an acoustic guitar and playing rhythm, because that is clean and sparkly.
Mhm.
It's its only function.
Gotcha.
As soon as you put any fuzz or drive or gain or anything through it, no, it just gets it just loses really its entire purpose. But it is great if you're the sideman accompanying someone singing that nice ballad. This is a great sparkly toy, along with like a good digital delay or something like that. So, but no, I'm not buying that.
Gotcha. Okay. No.
Probably not.
Yeah. Well, again, as we've said in the past, you've got lots of other toys that.
Yeah, there's something else that I don't know. I don't really feel that I need something that's gonna color my tone as much as that does.
Okay.
Like, it's not. I don't know. I'm trying to think less is more, I guess.
Okay.
And it's just another thing in the signal chain to make things weird.
He's got like 12 pedals and
I was gonna say less is more guy. He's got the biggest pedal board.
The guy with the biggest pedal board here is like, I'm
is
thinking
more.
less is more, bro. I just.
You got the Starship.
I don't know. I mean, I do have this big spaceship-looking pedal board, but it's like, it's kind of like everything has its purpose.
Yeah, I get you.
And I just don't have that.
There's no purpose
There's
for
just
that.
no need for it.
I got you. I understand that. Chris?
No, I probably would pass on it.
Yeah.
For that price point, give or take another $20 or so, there's so many other things that have so many extra uses and so many more little things that you can change with it. And I get that it's supposed to be like not a lot of size and it's supposed to be semi-cheap for the quality and everything, but it's still just kind of just slightly missing.
Okay.
It just misses it a little
Yeah.
bit.
Really?
I can spend $100 on beer and wings. I mean, I gotta think of my priorities here.
It's like I already got the amp.
Right? Another thing with this pedal that I noticed I forgot to mention was with my setup, the button was loud.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
You hear it with yours.
Click.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, click.
Yeah.
I mean, that might be an effect that it has built in. I'm like, yeah, I hear something.
Yeah. Listen,
no,
you turn it on.
I could spend $100 on something else.
All right. Dave? Yeah. Nah. Okay. All
That's
right.
a lot of beer and wings.
That's
Right?
right? Beer wings. I'm down.
I'm
with
like
that.
trying to like visualize
How
like
many?
how big a pile
$100
$99 worth of wings is.
Well, it depends how you split it up. I'm thinking $10 worth of wings and maybe
$90
worth of beer.
That's a lot of beer.
$99 worth of wings.
I'm going like even split,
Those
like
are my
50-50,
priorities.
you know, like.
What's wrong with a beer, order of wings, and lap dance?
Nice.
Well, we must not order wings at the same place.
Apparently not.
Where are you getting your wings?
That's for another video at another time. Awesome. All right. Well, that's the Sonic Stomp. There we go. Boom.
Beer and wings.
Beer and wings.
Beer and wings.